ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our good friend, Mr. Stuart Wilson.
Interrupting the show when I come out as me. I'm going to tell a story about the road. I left Providence in September 2015.
Yeah.
In Winnebago. Pretty nice Winnebago. Fast forward to January 30th, 2016, and I was waking up in the Chevy Astro van, which is my third vehicle.
Oh, no.
I had driven all day the day before, and I was going to be driving all day again. I was coming home with a bit of a purpose, so I was trying to make way, and I drove all night. And I stopped, turns out about 3 a.m. Now, I had to patch some of this together because my brain was basically soup. But I took some pictures of where I stopped that night at 3 in the morning. And it was in Joplin, Missouri, at the Route 44, not that Route 44, Petro truck stop. So I'm wandering around this place at 3 in the morning. You can see that gas is cheap. And I guess pickled quail eggs were reasonably priced. If not I don't know much. Next slide. It was a tornado shelter area, as you can see. And you can get rid of your dirty needles. No judgments. They were open all night. And I was safe from tornadoes. Dirty needles, so that's good. Of course they sell truck nuts, but these are not truck nuts. This is a keychain. Which makes no sense. Why would you keys and nuts? I don't know why a truck would either. Smokey and the Bandit, this was one shirt. That was actually pretty cool. Because it's got Bandit and Snowman, who everyone forgets. They have a ghillie suit. They were selling a ghillie suit. That's scary. And a 60-ounce mug. Or whatever that is. Novelty mug. There was a truck in the store! Every kind of chrome thing you can bolt onto a rig, they would sell you. And I guess they wanted you to see what they had. But that's not all! A second truck. There's a second truck. Look at all this. Look at all this horse hockey. That's all stuff. This one had the trailer. And I took some pictures of this mural. St. Louis has an arch. It has a truck driving into a lake. A giant fish, a giant elk or deer. I don't know. I don't think the artist knew either. Road signs next to a lake, and a lake that goes up. It curves up. They should be recreating on this lake. And then at the end, we've got, what is this? This is like, they're driving out of the lake. It's nonsense. It's nonsense painted on a truck inside. 3 in the morning. So I walked around, and it's the end of my slides. It's not the end of my story. As I walked around, and I was looking at the lapel pin section, which was extensive. I'd owned a Chevy Astro van for like a week, and I was like, I want people to know that by looking at my collar, apparently. So I was perusing the hundreds of lapel pins. And a sales associate came to talk to me, probably because I was, you know, for like 10 minutes, like... And and she told me that they had recently removed all the Confederate flag lapel pins. That seems like a good thing. I was actually kind of impressed with Missouri. I'm like, you know what? This could have been a gray area. I don't know where you stand. I'm glad you're anti-Confederate flag pin. Shortly after I concluded my conversation with her, the security guard came to ask me a few questions. I've been wandering around this, it was the size of a Benny's. It was huge. But like the opposite of a Benny's, because everything they sold was worthless. At least to me, besides gas and coffee. And he's like, hey, what are you doing? And I don't know, my brain was mush. I could have told him complete nonsense. I could have, even more dangerously, told him the truth. But he politely but firmly told me that nobody ever checks the far parking lot if I want to go sleep in my vehicle. Now would be a good time to do it. He was basically saying, stop driving. It's more important that you sleep than actually go to a bed. Just go sleep in your car. So I did. I actually slept pretty well. It was a temperate night in Missouri, in Joplin. I woke up the next day and I drove, most of the way home. Again, I'd have to check the geotags in the iPhone pictures I took to really know the truth. But I came back.